Let's get back to simpler times, back when the living was good.
Alright y'all, we're back at it again. Time to do a treatment to the outside of this hive to help weatherproof it a little bit. I had this jug of Thompson's water seal sitting around here in the shed, so I think we're just going to use that. I thought about using some paint because we got a bunch of paint left over from paint samples from when we were painting the house, but I think I like the Thompson's better, and I think I'll like it better if the hive keeps this kind of natural look to it. So yeah, we're going to throw this stuff on here, and alright, well, we're going to get this stuff on here and get this thing outside so we can get ready to catch bees. Sorry, I would love to be talking with y'all while I'm doing all this, but I'm on my third rockin' cold of 2017, so we're lucky just to be out here in the shed getting work done. So just bear with me. We're going to get this wrapped up and we roof our swarm trap hive, and then it'll be on to putting wax into our top bars. Alright y'all, well, before we can treat this, we need to get the top bars out of there so I can get the wax in them tonight. So yeah, let's take this roof off of here and get those out, then we can put our Thompsons on that and we'll be good to go. These hooks that I have the chains attached to, I think I'm going to switch those around and put them on the sides of the body here. That way I don't have so much pressure on the roof of this thing. I think that'll make it a lot more sturdy. So you'll see that. There's our top bars in there. See, the inside of that's just the same as the big one, just a lot smaller. Although it doesn't have the eco floor, it has a solid floor there. There's a little bit of a gap there. I might go ahead and seal that up, but yeah, I'll have to measure it and see if it's too big. If it is, I'll put something on there to seal it up. All right, well, I'm going to get the top back on this. We'll get the Thompsons on it, and then we'll move on to the next part of the project. Alright y'all, time's a wasting. Let's get to work. Y'all hang out and watch that dry. I'm gonna go take a nap. Hey, what's up guys? Hoss here. Today is, what day is today? Today is March 5th. That's right, it's a Sunday. Recovering from yesterday. Yesterday with Saturday, and boss lady and I both come down with a fever. That's my 4th round for 2017. This business is getting old. I'm gonna need some of Doug and Stacy's magic juice. Anyways, we got our top bars here for the top bar beehive. We're going to try and get some beeswax melted down and dumped in these grooves today. That way the bees got something to work off of. So yeah, let's get to it. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Don't tell the boss lady I've been using her kitchen for this business. She's away at the grocery store right now, so we gotta work quick. All right, let's take this over here to the stove and we'll sit it in a pot of water. We'll get that water boiling, try and get this stuff melted, then we can dump it into our top bars here. All right, y'all, got some water in here in the pan. We'll let this water get up a little warmer and we'll just sit that in there and let her melt. So let's let this get rolling and we'll see how she goes. Starting to get a little action. All right. All right, here goes nothing. I'm gonna take bets on whether or not I'll make a mess. Tilting them on an angle before you dump this stuff on is definitely the ticket. So if you're trying this too, that is definitely the way to go. The last one I did, look how nice that one looks. Versus the first one. We might have to scrape some of that crap off there. All right. Oh well, let's get this round out of the way and then we'll get the next batch on here. So if you guys are doing this and you're just doing the top bars, you're not going to do anything else like make candles or anything like that, do not order a pound of beeswax. You ain't going to need all that. Probably just going to need a couple ounces. But anyways, we'll I'm gonna try and make some beeswax candles too. So we'll use the leftovers for that. But all right, we got just a couple more here to do, and these will be done. Then all we gotta do is fix up the roof and we'll be ready to set her outside. All right, let's see if round 2 goes any better here. So the idea behind doing this is just to give your bees kind of a guide on where to build their comb. It's not guaranteed to work. It's not like a normal Wranglerstar hive where you've already got basically frames set in place for the bees to work off of. So I mean they could still go rogue and build where they want to with this, but hopefully they'll take to the guide and you ain't got to worry about it. And if they do start going rogue, you just tell them to stop it. You get in there and you correct it. Pull, cut the bad comb out. Try to convince them to go the way you want. Alright, well that's that for our top bars. Alright y'all, well it's time to finish up the roof here so we can be done with the beehive. I found some of this blue styrofoam board here in the house, and I bought a can of great stuff here. So we'll get this thing wrapped up and we'll be able to set the beehive out today. Just gonna mark where we need to cut here. Alright guys, since we're using this corrugated roofing, I think I'm going to put the great stuff in here in the bottom to help kind of fill those gaps between the piece of wood. And then we'll set this foam down on top of it. Just a little tip for any of y'all that ain't ever used this stuff before: do not get this crap on your skin, because you will never get it off, not until it wears off. So. Another little great stuff tip for you guys: if you get drips, leave them be. Don't touch them. Leave them be. I know. You want to wipe it off? You really want to. But leave it be. Let it dry, and then you can just peel it right up. Yes, we got us a little lemongrass oil here. We're just going to put a drop kind of on each side of this hive. We've got it set up so we've got two areas we can try and catch them with, and we'll see how she goes. Alright, that's it. Let's hope we catch some bees.